Hi, lovely you, wonderful you. Here's Catherine Bean Meyer, and I wanted to remind you that you are a self. You are a self. What does that mean? Well, we have a little fear-based self, which is the ego thought system, which doesn't really exist. It's an illusion, thinking that it's real. Creating lots of dramas and fear-based films in our life if we allow it. But we have also our natural beingness, our natural authentic beingness, this innocent child in you, God's child, which is the biggest and higher self of you. And we are speaking today about your higher, bigger, greater self, connected with your holiness, with your divinity, and with a greater. So, every perception is a thought in the mind of the thinker. The thought has no meaning of its own. Rather, it is endowed with meaning by the thinker. If a thought appears to have effects, then it is the thinker who gives that thought the effects it appears to have. In other words, there is no power outside the power of the mind. This is a fact. Today we have daily exercise. I'm oneself united with my Creator. Today's idea actually accurately describes you as God created you. You are one with yourself and one with Him. Yours is the unity of all creation. Your perfect unity makes change in you impossible. You do not accept this, and you fail to realize it must be so only because you believe that you have changed yourself already. You see yourself as a ridiculous parody on God's creation, weak, vicious, ugly, and sinful, miserable, and beset with pain. Such is your version of yourself, a self divided into many warring parts, separate from God and tenuously held together by its erratic and capricious maker, to which you pray. It does not hear your prayers, for it is deaf. It does not see the oneness in you, for it is blind. It does not understand you are the Son of God. It is senseless and understands nothing. We will attempt today to be aware only of what can hear and see and what makes perfect sense. We will again direct our exercises towards reaching your one self, which is ununited with the Creator. In patience, in hope, we try again today. The use of the first 5 minutes of every waking hour for practicing the idea for the day has special advantages at the stage of learning in which you are at present. It is difficult at this point not to allow your mind to wander. If it undertakes extended practice, you have surely realized this by now. You have seen the extent of your lack of mental discipline and of your need for mind training. It is necessary that you be aware of this, for it is indeed a hindrance to your advance. Frequent but shorter practice periods have other advantage for you at this time. In addition to recognizing your difficulties with sustained attention, you must also have not noticed that unless you are reminded of your purpose frequently, you tend to forget about it for long periods of time. You often fail to remember the short applications of the idea for the day, and you have not yet formed the habit of using the idea as an automatic response to temptation. Structure then is necessary for you at this time. Plan to include frequent reminders of your goal and regular attempts to reach it. Regularity in terms of time is not the ideal requirement for the most beneficial form of practice in salvation. It is advantageous, however, for those whose motivation is inconsistent and who remain heavily defended against learning. We will therefore keep to 5 minutes and our practice periods for a while and urge you to omit as few as possible. Using the first 5 minutes of the hour will be particularly helpful since it imposes firmer structure. Do not, however, use your lapses from this schedule as an excuse not to return to it again as soon as you can. There may well be a temptation to regard the day as lost because you have already failed to do what is required. This should, however, merely be recognized as what it is, a refusal to let your mistake be corrected and an unwillingness to try again. Stay with me a bit more. I know it's long today. The Holy Spirit is not delayed in His teaching by your mistakes. He can be held back only by your unwillingness to let them go. Let us therefore be determined, particularly for the next week or so, to be willing to forgive ourselves for our lapses in diligence and our failures to follow the instruction for practicing the daily ideas. This tolerance for weakness will enable us to overlook it rather than give it power to delay our learning. If we give it power to do this, we are regarding it as strength and are confusing strength with weakness. When you fail to comply with the requirements of this course, you have merely made a mistake. This calls for correction and for nothing else. To allow a mistake to continue is to make additional mistakes based on the first and reinforcing it. It is this process that must be laid aside, for it is but another way in which you would defend illusions against the truth. Let all these errors go by recognizing them for what they are. They are attempts to keep you unaware you are oneself, united with your Creator, at one with every aspect of creation and illness, and limit this in power and in peace. This is the truth and nothing else is truth. Today we will affirm this truth again and try to reach the place in you in which there is no doubt that only this is true. Begin the practice periods today with this assurance offered to your mind with all the certainty that you can give. I am one self, united with my Creator, at one with every aspect of creation, and limitless in power and in peace. Then close your eyes and tell yourself again, slowly and thoughtfully, attempting to allow the meaning of the words to sink into your mind, replacing false ideas. I'm oneself. Repeat this several times and then attempt to feel the meaning that the words convey. You are oneself, united and secure in light and joy and peace. You are God's Son, one self with one Creator and one goal, to bring awareness to this oneness to all minds. The true creation may extend the allness and the unity of God. You are one self, complete and healed and whole, with power to lift the wheel of darkness from the world and let the light in you come through to teach the world the truth about yourself. You are one self in perfect harmony with all there is and all that there will be. You are one self, the Holy Son of God, united with your brothers and that self, united with your Father and in His will. Feel this one self in you and let it shine away all your illusions and your doubts. This is yourself, the Son of God Himself, sinless as its Creator, with His strength within you and His love forever yours. You are one self, and it is given you to feel this self with you and to cast all your illusions out of the one mind that is the self, the holy truth in you. Do not forget today, we need your help, your little part in bringing happiness to all the world. And heaven looks to you in confidence that you will try today. Throughout the day, do not forget your goal. Repeat today's idea as frequently as possible and understand each time you do so, someone hears the voice of hope. The steering of the truth within this mind, the gentle rusting of the wings of peace. Your own acknowledgement you are one self, united with your Father, is a call to all the world to be at one with you. To everyone you meet today, be sure to give the promise of today's idea and tell him this. You are one self with me, united with our Creator in this self. I honor you because of what I am and what He is, who loves us both as one. Thank you very much. Bye for now.